What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff. And guys, this is not a video that you want to miss. Be thankful that you decided to click on this one, because in today's video, I believe that we not only have the Slipknot score of the year so far, but we have the overall score of the year so far, and boy, oh boy, am I excited. This is one of those things that was just kind of meant to be, and I'll explain a little bit more as we go, but it definitely just came out of nowhere and fell into my lap, and I could not be happier about this. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into the package. Now, this package comes to us from a Mr. Nelson Cooper. Nelson is a super legit special effects artist who approached me on Instagram about the pieces that we have in this box, and again, I just want to show him some love, not only because he sent this stuff, but because he is so legit at his craft. So if you guys would like to go check him out, I will be dropping his information down below. It is Nelson Cooper 33 over on Instagram. I would highly recommend it. Crazy stuff. So let's go ahead and jump on into the package, and we can finally see these guys. Yes, these guys. There are multiple. And to be honest, I don't really know if these things identify as guys or not, so go ahead and cancel me. All right, the box is open. We can go ahead and lay this flat now and see what we've got. I want to be extremely careful going into this because I do believe that these things are pretty fragile, and I don't want to destroy them any more than they are already destroyed. So, this is the first one that I see. I'll go ahead and pull it out the way that it is. And can you guys tell what we've got yet? If this is not a dead giveaway, I will keep reaching into the bag and I will keep pulling these guys out. Man, this is way too cool. I do have to be super careful because the way that these are made is pretty unique and they are very fragile as is. So, doing my best here. Looks like we got that one out, no problem. Look at that. What on earth? Do you guys know what they are yet? I would say big time Slipknot fans definitely know what I'm holding in my hand, but maybe the casual Slipknot fan is still like, what am I looking at? So, we've got one more to pull out of here, and then I will be able to answer all of your questions. I'm gonna get rid of some of this packing material so I can see what I'm doing a little better. All right, here we go. All right, set that to the side, and there we have the final piece from this package, and man, I am a happy collector right now. This is weird. All right, so let me explain a little bit about what exactly we have here. So, a while back, Slipknot returned to touring. When they came back with touring, we saw the premiere of Jay Weinberg's new mask. We saw the premiere of a new Corey Taylor mask. Kinda. I mean, he cut the top of the head off, so I guess a lot of people were excited about that. But the craziest thing that we got was we got the departure of Craig from the band. Still a lot of questions that will most likely never be answered, but it was a shocking time for Slipknot nonetheless. For better, for worse, we had a big mix of a lot of stuff going on. Now, when they played their first show back on this leg of the tour overseas, we got to see a very special new intro. In that intro, we got to see these crazy, creepy, spooky little puppets of the band members. They looked like some sort of weird ventriloquist dolls, except they weren't. It was a really creepy video of the Slipknot members unmasked in caricature form with these little tuxedos on, and they were just super creepy. Now, I personally was over the moon happy and excited about this new intro. I thought that the video was great. I loved the fact that they were using like a deep cut from Volume 3. I loved the puppets. I thought that they were super creepy looking, and it was just like the most stoked that I had been of a new Slipknot product in a long time. I was so stoked about it that I actually made the puppets against the wall my cover photo on Facebook, and I never changed my cover photo on Facebook. So yeah, I just love these things. I felt like it was a really creepy Slipknot-esque thing to do, and again, it was the most excited I had been for something new and Slipknot related in a long time. And wouldn't you know it, a couple days into this touring cycle, I get a random message on Facebook from a dude that I had honestly never heard of. I'm sorry, Nelson, I really am sorry. That probably sounds terrible of me, but I just thought that it was a random random in my inbox. And he's like, yo, I worked on a Slipknot music video that hasn't officially come out yet, and I kept some stuff from the video, and I know that you're a huge Slipknot fan, so if you wanted them, I will send them to you. And I'm like, sick, what do you got? And he's like, well, I managed to keep a couple of these free sculpted Jordu shell Slipknot band member faces off of these puppets. He said that most of them exploded, but some of them actually survived a good bit. And I was like, no fucking way that this is happening right now. So I sent him back this big explanation about how crazy this is, because I loved these things so much from the second that I saw them. I never imagined that this would be something that I could get in my collection, and it was just really meant to be. And everything like that happens the way that it's supposed to. I've been going through so many full circle moments in my life lately that I can't even grasp the thought of it. It's really, really crazy. Like right now, I feel like I'm just a rambling madman. But that's just because I'm trying to get you guys to understand how crazy stuff like this is. It's another one of those moments in my life where I just can't believe that this is the life that I'm living. So, needless to say, I was absolutely over the moon, and I was just counting down the seconds for these things to arrive, and now I'm even happier because they're literally in my hands. So what we've got here is part of V-Man's face. We've got part of Jim Root's face right here. And again, these are super, super fragile. They are just free sculpted. This is loose clay. This hasn't come out of a mold or anything like that. Like, what exists, exists. These weren't made to be duplicated. They are complete one of ones. So we've got James there, and then lastly, we've got a piece of Sid's face. And I really, really like the fact that this is only partially Sid's face, because it's almost Phantom of the Opera-esque, and it's the side with his tattoo. So you can see the little tattoo that they've added to the skin there. And again, I just don't even know what to say. These are so fucking cool, and I can't believe it, and I can't thank Nelson enough. Again, it just feels like it was meant to be, and that was a super, super nice thing that he did to not only keep me in mind, but then to go through with actually sending me all these as gifts. I didn't pay a dime for these, and that's fucking nuts. And I know that when I say that, a couple haters' heads just exploded, so let's keep doing God's work and keep sending me cool stuff for absolutely free, alright? All jokes aside, I have to give the biggest shout out ever to Nelson. This was just beyond cool of him to do, and I know that I'm running in circles here and just saying the same thing over and over again, but I don't want this to go unnoticed. So Nelson, thank you very, very much. I truly do appreciate it, and I will cherish these things forever. I cannot wait to get these guys in a display case and get them displayed for PaleFest so that you guys can come see them in person. I think that you guys are really, really going to appreciate that. So, with all of that out of the way, I think we are going to go ahead and end this video the same way that we end all the rest of the unboxings on this channel, and that is with some nice up-close shots of these pieces, so that you guys can see all of the beautiful, beautiful detail. These are super fucking rad, so I'm really excited to see these things just for myself. I really do appreciate you guys being here, and especially showing all of the love and support that you've been showing me lately, whether it's through Cameo or Patreon, super chats during my live streams, you name it. The financial support really, really does help, especially with us dumping all of our time and especially our money into PaleFest, so we really do appreciate it. And if you guys would like to sign up for any of that, buy some merch, cop a Cameo, whatever it is, all of the links will be down below in the description of this video and all of the rest. And now that I'm done being a used car salesman, let's get on with these hero shots. So, until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks, telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and yes to full circles, and we will see you guys in the next one.